Bonjour and welcome back to a new session of Learning French with Merlyn, where I promise you pronunciation, vocabulary building, and trust me, you will have fun. So in our last class, we learned about pronom personnel or pronom sujet. And in this class, we will be looking at disjunctive pronouns. Now, this is also a very important topic when it comes to understanding conversations, and you will see these kind of pronouns used a lot in conversations. So let's get started with our class. First, we'll try to understand what it is in English, and then we will move into French. Disjunctive pronouns are also called stressed pronouns. So you'll ask me, what are we stressing on here? Or why is it called stressed pronouns? Well, it is because we are emphasizing or giving stress to the person whom we are referring to. For example, me, I'm going to the park. Him, I don't know where he is going. Now in this sentence, I am saying me, comma, I am going to the park. I could have just said I am going to the park, but I'm stressing that I'm talking about myself. So you understood what we are stressing on and why they're called stressed pronouns? Now we have the same things in French. These are called pronoms disjonctifs or pronoms toniques or pronoms stressés. Another thing I would like to highlight is using these three examples. Let's look at them. Me, I'm going to the park. Him, I don't know where he is going. You eat with her. Now here you see that some words are common, are used both for disjunctive pronouns as well as subject pronouns. So you see that in English also. For example, you. We use the same word you for pronom disjonctif and pronom sujet. But the usage varies. So you have to understand that in English also we see this. Similarly, in French also, we will see that a few words are common for pronom sujet and pronom disjonctif. Okay, some words are different, some words are similar. Let's look at the list of disjunctive pronouns in French so you will understand what I'm talking about. The first one is me. Me is moi. So talk to me, play with me, dance with me, all this will be moi. You will not use je here because it's such a pronoun and then it wouldn't make sense. It cannot be, talk to I, play with I. It's wrong, right? So that's why you use pronom disjunctif here. Toi. Toi means you. Lui. Lui means him. And elle. Elle is the same word. You see the same word for pronom sujet and pronom disjonctif. But the way you use it varies. So you have lui, which is him, and elle. So here I'm going to say it can mean she or it can mean her. If you use it as she, it is pronom sujet. And if you use it as her, it is pronom disjonctif. Nous. Nous is again the same word that you will see for pronom sujet and pronom disjonctif. Nous means we or us. Vous. Vous is also the same word that you see for pronom disjonctif and pronom sujet. So we have vous, which means you. And then we have eux. Eux means them. Now, eux is basically like il. Okay, it's an equivalent to il. So it's used for a mixed crowd or for a group of men only. Now, when you are talking about a group of women, you will refer to them as elle. Now look at it. There are four words which are the same for pronom disjonctif and pronom sujet. Elle, nous, vous, and elle. So keep that in mind. I told you that pronom disjunctif is used to emphasize on a particular person that we're referring to in the sentence. For example, moi, j'aime manger. I like to eat. I could have just said j'aime manger. I like to eat. But I'm stressing that I'm talking about myself. So I'm saying me, I like to eat. So that is why I added moi. Elles aiment danser means they like to dance. I'm saying them, they like to dance. So here I'm talking about a group of women, right? Which is why I used elles. Elles aiment danser. I can also say eux, Ils aiment danser. It's like them, but when you're talking about a mixed crowd or a group of men. Okay, so eux, ils aiment danser. There are other places where you use this pronom disjonctif or pronom tonique. One place that you will see this is after a preposition. What are prepositions? We had looked at a few earlier, remember? So we saw à, which means to or at. We saw pour means for. Avec means with. De means from or of. So all these are prepositions. We'll have an entire session for prepositions, but these are a few that you had already seen earlier in our previous sessions. Let's come back to English for a minute. I will always say, talk to me, dance with her. It is for him. I will not say, talk to I, play with she. This is wrong. This is incorrect. So in English, without even thinking, sometimes we use it because we are very fluent with the language. We know the language. Whereas here we're learning it as grammar, as part of grammar. Okay, so we are going to do the same things. After prepositions, we can use, or we are supposed to use, pronom disjonctif. For example, c'est pour lui means it is for him. I can't say c'est pour il. That means it is for he. That is incorrect in all languages. So we're talking about c'est pour lui means it is for him. How do you say it's for her? Voilà, c'est pour elle. Now here there's no change. I told you that there are a few, words that are common for pronom sujet and pronom disjonctif, right? So here this is one of those cases. C'est pour elle means it is for her. Parle à moi means talk to me. Talk to me. Mange avec lui. Mange is the verb manger, means to eat. So mange avec lui means eat with him. How do I say eat with her? It is mange avec elle. One speciality of pronom tonique is that they can stand alone. Who is it? Me. Who did it? Him. So you can reply with a pronom tonique alone. It can stand alone. Whereas you cannot do that with pronom sujet. Example in French. C'est qui? Now this also comes as part of conversation. So you're learning tiny bits of conversation here and there, okay? C'est qui means who is it? And your answer can be moi. Qui a dansé avec toi? Means who danced with you? Okay, in the question itself you see that after preposition avec you have toi and not tu. So qui a dansé avec toi? And your answer can be lui, means him. Pronom tonique can also be used with the word même. Now what does même mean? Même actually means even or same. So in English we have myself, yourself, himself, herself, right? That keeps going. The list goes on. In French, if you need to say that, you will say moi-même, toi-même, and it goes on, okay? So, for example, je l'ai fait moi-même. Don't look at the entire sentence, okay? We look at only the word or the concept we're learning about here. Je l'ai fait means I did it. So I'm saying I did it myself. Now you'll again see that I'm stressing on something. I'm stressing that I did it on my own, by myself. That is what I meant when I initially said that you're using pronom tonique or pronom disjonctif to stress on something, to emphasize. Moi is again pronom tonique. So every time you need to get this myself, yourself, what you do is you take your pronom tonique and then you add the word même after it. He ate it himself would be il l'a mangé lui-même. This is actually part of grammar. People feel that grammar can be boring at times, but I've tried to, keep it a little simple and make you understand the concept first with a lot of examples. So you have a lot of conversations in this session itself. Well, that's it for today. I hope you had fun and I hope you learned something. And au revoir. See you in our next class.